Hello everyone, we are going to introduce an overview of Agile practices. Through the introduction, we can see the Agile management arose from a meeting in 2001 by the representatives of 17 software organizations. The famous manifesto and 12 principles are created during this meeting. Furthermore, scholars highlight that the core of the Agile is the iterative development. Every iteration is a small self-contained project that is composed of different activities. The Agile Manifesto has defined the key points. For example, compared with the traditional project management, it focuses on the individual interaction, customer collaboration, working software, and responding to the change. As for 12 principles, analysts claim that the Agile principles have formed a dramatic contrast from the traditional guide and standard of project management. In this part, I'm going to introduce some characteristics of Agile management. The first one is adapting uncertain environment. Apparently, the Agile methodology is the product which is created for enterprise to adapt the opportunities in a changing business environment. Secondly, the principles of Agile highlight that the priority of Agile is to corresponding clients' requirements and satisfy them. Compared with traditional methodology, it is obvious that the Agile management emphasizes on people. The third one is that the Agile management couldn't be limited by the project scope. Project managers have to accept that the scope is uncertainty and would be revised by various clients' requirements. However, Agile practices also have challenges. The lack of documentation, difficult to change organizational culture, and knowledge sharing are three obstacles in the implementation stage. Now we are going to introduce the practices of Agile. Agile looks like a big umbrella. Under it, there are different approaches. They all have different emphases and procedures, such as feature-driven development, concentrates on design and planning. The adaptive development model has different phases to address the social and cultural issue. Additionally, technical support will be provided by distributed software development. The third one, dynamic system development method, is that goals and required functionality are adjusted as a change of time frame and resources. As for the crystal, which is a people-centered methodology, has a similarity of human orientation with the extreme programming method. The lean development is a paradigm for product development, which focuses on creating value, reducing waste, optimizing the value stream, empowering people, and keeping improving. These 5 principles constitute a development cycle. For the Scrum method, it is flexible and adaptable. Generally speaking, as theory pillars, transparency, expectation, and adaptation have throughout the whole Scrum implementation. The whole framework consists of Scrum teams, which are associated with Scrum roles, Scrum events, and Scrum artifacts. The product owner is one person who is a representation of the client. The Scrum Master should help everybody in the team to understand. The Scrum team is a self-organizing and cross-functional team, which means operating without outside consultant and has all skilled people as necessary in the team. The product backlog is a prioritized list of different items. Item is divided into tasks and has description of what needs to be done by the team. The items are selected by the product owner and the team to constitute the sprint product backlog. In general, important items and team confidence items will be selected. When the items are done, it will be removed to the increment. Each activity, such as sprint planning, daily scrum, scrum review, formed the entire scrum, has their own running technique. Extreme programming is the most widely applied practice of Agile methodology. It has 4 critical values: communication, the specific requirements of clients. The transition of information between programmers depends on the effective communication. Simplicity. The simple task can be revised immediately when the changes appear in the project. Feedback. The feedback could supervise the project on the right track and improve the quality of the teamwork. And courage. Courage not only can adapt the drawbacks of individual and the whole team, but also has the ability to respond to the fast-changing environment. These values could lead programmer to understand what should be done during the project. In this part, we will analyze two case studies to recognize how it can be applied in different industries, and the performance of using Scrum methodology. The IT industry, we analyze a case study of virtual team which has applied Scrum to resolve their issue of managing collaboratively. Finally, the outcome of this case study is relatively positive. The improvements of management, the collaboration between groups, and the visibility of quality are evident by using the Scrum methodology in the virtual software team. About Agile's practice in the construction industry, 12 companies have been interviewed. The overall research has found that applying Agile management in construction is an excellent opportunity to improve business value, reduce organization cost, and shorten the cycle of customer reaction and product development. However, there still have challenges. Firstly, Agile has strict limits on the size of project team. Secondly, there are various subcontractors in the construction project. This requires a precise definition of team internal and external cooperation in the contract. The third challenge is that construction organization structure is more centralization and formalization. However, this feature of the structure may hamper the Agile requirements. To summarize, the Agile has features of adapting the changing environment, paying attention to customer feedback, high effective communication and collaboration, which can achieve a high degree of customer satisfaction. However, according to existing challenges, it should be applied critically. Thanks for your attention.